Colorado High School Activities Association basketball is on Morgan County's B106. B106.com and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Tonight is the Roosevelt Rough Riders against the Fort Morgan Mustangs. I'm John Beltran, and the Mustang girls are going up first here at 5 o'clock. And we certainly have a bigger crowd
Number 20, senior Trinity Ramirez.
Than we did when these two Cubs met on January 29th. The Mustangs are obviously shorthanded without Emma Christensen. And let's get to the starting lineup for the Mustangs. They go with Tessa Frasco along with Marbella Estrada, Olivia Wolf, Kirsten Dahl, and Jenna Fritzler. This is one solid team here for Roosevelt. They won by 50 on January 29th. With Mackenzie Sailors, Janessa Archuleta, Trinity Ramirez, Allison Beard, and Skylar Keller. Actually, Keller on the bench. Yana Hollier jumping center. And the tip is controlled by Janessa Archuleta and Roosevelt. At the top, here's Mackenzie Sailors. Jump pass down low, a dribble outside right. Archuleta fakes the three, steps in, straight away. Beard, three is up and off the back of the rim. And the ball is tipped around into the hands of Hollier and then thrown into the back court. That'll be it over and back. It'll be Fort Morgan basketball. Opening tip brought to you by High Plains Bank, your friendly local community bank. High Plains Bank. Wolf puts up a shot. Missed along the left baseline, and it's taken away by Archuleta of Roosevelt. Archuleta at the top, right of the lane, all the way, and she's fouled on the floor. And the foul was committed by Tessa Frasco. And to throw it in will be Ayana Hollier. Bounce pass in the right corner for Sailors, dribbling to her left, feeds it back out on top there for Ramirez. On the high left for Archuleta, now to Sailors, head of the three-point circle. Left wing to Beard, dribbles to her right. Cross-court pass, here's the right wing, three is up, and that's off the bottom of the backboard. It's missed by Trinity Ramirez, but picked up by Beard. They reset, and now the three is missed by Sailors. However, the rebound to Beard. She puts it up and misses again. And the ball is into the hands of Jenna Fritzler of Fort Morgan. Over to Estrada Diaz. Here's the left-handed dribble. We played 1 minute, no score. Estrada Diaz then had the ball stripped. Second turnover by the Mustangs. Beard in the right corner for Archuleta. Back out to Ramirez straight away. Here is Sailors, and she traveled. Traveling violation, Fort Morgan basketball. Yeah, if we reset here because our original setup, our signal kept going out before the game. So now we're good to go, hopefully. Along the side, Frasco to throw it in. Bounce pass to the backcourt is poked out of bounds by Ramirez, and the Mustangs retain possession. Mustangs have one victory on the year. Roosevelt at 5-2. Second half of the season begins today. Ball tipped out of bounds by Beard. And again, Frasco to throw it in the backcourt. Jeff Neal, the head coach of the Rough Riders, and Steve Starsher for Fort Morgan. Kirsten Dahl lobs it backcourt, taken by Olivia Wolf. Maintains the dribble underneath the basket. Wolf looking. Bounce pass still in the backcourt. That's Frasco, crosses the timeline. Frasco met over there by Janetta Archuleta. On the outside right, Estrada Diaz. Down low for Fritzler, and she lost control, got it back, and then she traveled. Third turnover by the Mustangs. The other way, here comes Mackenzie Sailors. Sailors jump pass down low for Archuleta. Kicks it back out straight away. The three is up, and that's going to be an air ball. Missed by Beard, but Hollier checked that. Sailors has the basketball. Back out to Archuleta. Lob down low for Hollier. Banks and fouled as she missed. Kirsten Dahl got her across the body. And Ayana Hollier will shoot two for Roosevelt. A very experienced team for the Rough Riders here. And the free throw is up and around and no good. Second free throw upcoming here for Hollier. And Hollier delivers, and that one's going to be short. And the rebound on one hop to Fritzler. Body contact, looked like she was fouled. But they're going to give it over to Roosevelt. They're going to say she didn't have control of the basketball. Yeah, there was contact. That could have been a foul right there. We played nearly 2 minutes and neither team has scored. Allison Beard to throw it into the corner. Beard looking, still looking. Got to get rid of it, and does with about a second to go. Over to Sailors. Sailors at the top of the outside right to Archuleta. Overhead pass, head of the three-point circle to Beard. Now here's Ramirez, lob down low to Archuleta. Right wing three. Beard is off the back of the rim. And Kirsten Dahl has the rebound for the Mustangs, her first of the game. Dahl, the outlet pass is going to be poked away, intercepted by Archuleta, but then retaken away by the Mustangs and Olivia Wolf. Here's Tessa Frasco. We played 2 minutes and 20 seconds. That was contact. You got to have a whistle there. Frasco to Estrada Diaz. Little 5-foot pull-up is off the back of the rim, and the ball is knocked out of bounds, and that is off Roosevelt. Mustangs retain possession. And to throw it in is Olivia Wolf. Wolf looking, still looking. Got to get rid of it. Down low, and the layup is up and in. To the cutting Tessa Frasco. And she scores. Beautiful cut by Frasco. The Mustangs have the first points of the game. Right corner, Archuleta three is off the back of the rim. And Kirsten Dahl's got the rebound for Fort Morgan. That's her second. The outlet, though, is going to be thrown out of bounds at midcourt. 5:15 to go in the first. And the Mustangs with a 2-0 lead. Frasco is out. First substitution of the game. Into the game is Emily Wells. Here's Sailors the other way. Lob down low for Hollier. She's held by 3 seconds. I think there was a hold, but 3-second violation. That is turnover number 3 against Roosevelt. And we've got a timeout called by head coach Steve Starcher with the Mustangs up 2-0 here in the early going. 5:10 to go, first quarter. Buildings by Design is the best of the business when it comes to experience. Quality, commitment, and experience makes Buildings by Design the only choice when it comes to your next project. That's Buildings by Design. Well, the Mustangs have a 2-0 lead, and we played 2 minutes and 50 seconds. On a bucket there by Tessa Frasco. And Kirsten Dahl to throw it in. Dahl with pressure being applied in the backcourt. Well, she's got Estrada Diaz wide open, right through the hands of Wells, and it's out of bounds. They got to catch that one. That ball was thrown perfectly. The timeout was called, and the result was a mistake. And to throw it in is Beard. Beard over his Sailors, dribbling right of the lane. Down low for Hollier, double teamed all the way. Banks and misses, and the rebound to Kirsten Dahl. That's her third board. Outlet pass is taken by Wolf. 2-0 Fort Morgan with 4:50 to go in the opening quarter. Wolf crosses midcourt, pressured by Ramirez. Picks up the dribble. Looking, swings it back out, and the ball's going to be tipped away into the hands of Wolf. Wolf lobs it. Left baseline for Fritzler, and that's Emily Wells, actually, with a traveling violation. 7th turnover. Frasco's going to check in for Wells. Yep. Wells with a struggle out there, and she is out as quickly as she was in, unfortunately for her. Allison Beer the other way for Roosevelt. Back out to Sailors, dribbling left to the free throw line. In the left corner, here's Archuleta, bodied up in the lane. Back out, right wing three, Ramirez. Yes. Trinity Ramirez scores with 4:24 to go in the opening quarter. First points for Roosevelt. But now they lead Fort Morgan 3-2. Archuleta knocks the ball out of bounds. And it will be Fort Morgan basketball. The bounce pass into Wolf. Wolf right of the lane, pulls up 10-footer. She misses, but she's fouled. And the foul was committed by Janessa Archuleta, her first. And Olivia Wolf will be shooting two. The free throw is in and out. Second free throw's upcoming for Wolf. The left-handed free throw is in the air, and that one is in. And we're tied at 3. 4:11 to go in the opening quarter. Sailors the other way, into the lane. On the left wing, Ramirez fakes the 3, dribbles in, contact, no whistle, blocking foul on Jenna Fritzler. That'll be the third team foul by the Mustangs. Roosevelt's got 1. And to trigger it in will be, let's see, there's a substitution. Bryn Price checks in for Trinity Ramirez. And Archuleta to throw it in. Lobs at left corner, Sailors. The long 3 is off the back of the rim, and the ball is out of bounds. It's off Allison Beard, Mustang basketball. And Kirsten Dahl to throw it in. All types of pressure being applied by Roosevelt in the backcourt. Dahl bounce pass is nearly intercepted, and it's tipped away by Archuleta, taken by Roosevelt, and then the Mustangs are able to come away with the basketball. Olivia Wolf has it, and then that ball is tipped out of bounds at the bottom of the backboard, and 3:53 to go. This should be the mid-mass quarter timeout, or the mid-quarter mass timeout, I should say. And it is. 3:53 to go in the first. Tied at 2. Very sloppy start here from Johnstown. Bank of Colorado is the only bank dedicated to help you make the most of living here, not just a bank in Colorado. Their Bank of Colorado, proud supporter of local sports and academics. It'll be Mustang basketball with 3:53 to go in the opening quarter. Kirsten Dahl to throw it in. Pressured by Bryn Price in the backcourt. The bounce pass to Frasco. Frasco with a left-handed dribble against Archuleta. Then she lost control of the ball. Frasco goes to the floor. She's out of bounds. And the Mustangs with their 9th turnover. Roosevelt has 4 here in the early going. And to throw it in along the side is going to be Allison Beard. And Sierra Groff will check in for Tessa Frasco. And to throw it in the corner is Beard. Beard lobs it down low. Dribbling underneath and nearly on the end line. Kicks it back out to Beard. That was Brooke Mesa into the game. She's got the ball. She banks and scores. Off the pass from Beard. It's 5-3 now. 5-3 in favor of Roosevelt. Estrada Diaz the other way. Jump pass is tipped around. Taken by Wolf, left baseline. 8-footer. Off the back of the rim. And the ball is chased down by Roosevelt's Janessa Archuleta. Archuleta into the front court. Jump pass right corner. The Bryn Price 3 is off the back of the rim. And the ball is loose on the floor. And it's picked up by Beard of Roosevelt. Here's Sailors at the free throw line. Jump pass to Price. Price into the lane. Back out to Archuleta. In the right corner, Sailors. Rainbow 3 is in and out. The rebound, the dribble, the putback is up. And it's around and good by Brooke Mesa. It's a 7-3 Roosevelt lead in the backcourt. Olivia Wolf with the basketball, maintaining the dribble, and the ball is knocked out of bounds by Bryn Price. And the Mustangs retain possession. All types of pressure defense being applied by Roosevelt. In the corner, in the backcourt, Dahl to throw it in over to Wolf. Wolf at her own free throw line, now trying to dribble out of traffic. Dribbles into the front court against Allison Beard. On the outside left to Kirsten Dahl, knocked out of bounds by Price. A very athletic team for Roosevelt. They just like to pressure and run. 2:40 to go in the opening quarter. Roosevelt 7, Fort Morgan 3. Olivia Wolf to throw it in just beyond midcourt. And Emily Wells about to check back in. Wolf overhead pass to Jenna Fritzler, and she had her foot on the end line. That is 10 turnovers now for Fort Morgan. Well, the Mustangs are staying in this game. Groff is out, and Wells is into the game. And that's the key right there. Mustangs are competing here in the first quarter shorthanded. On the outside right now, right corner, wide open 3 is off the back of the rim, missed by Madison Horahan, but picked up by Beard. But Roosevelt's dominating the boards. Entry pass is intercepted by Emily Wells. 5th turnover for the Rough Riders. Wells maintains the dribble, spinning in the backcourt. She double dribbled. Yeah, for the Mustangs, this has to be a game of passing and less dribbling to be successful here, down 7-3. And here we go with Bryn Price throwing it in three-quarters court. Lobs it in the backcourt to Sailors, and then she threw it right baseline, back out to Horahan. Right of the lane to Price, back out into the lane now is Ramirez, and no, that's a body control foul, looked like. Wow. She slammed right into a Mustang, but they're going to say that's a defensive foul committed by Wells. That's the team's fourth with 2:07 to go. In the opening quarter, 7-3 Roosevelt. Horahan to throw it in. Still looking down low. Is going to feed it, force it inside. Off of Roosevelt Rough Rider into Horahan's hands. Dribbling left baseline is Price all the way. Scoops it up and in with a right hand. To the left of the basket is Bryn Price. 9-3. Pressure defense, but Kirsten Dahl into the front court. It's a 3-on-3. Down low for Fritzler. She banks and misses. Fritzler goes again and scores. Jenna Fritzler grabs the rebound and scores for the Mustangs. They trail 9-5, a minute 42 to go, first quarter. The other way, here comes Roosevelt with Price. Price back out to Sailors. Sailors left of the lane all the way, and we have a whistle and a foul she missed. That'll be 2 free throws for Mackenzie Sailors. And the foul was committed there by Jenna Fritzler. That's going to be her second. Mackenzie Sailors to the line. And Brooklyn Cundiff about to check in here for the Mustangs. Bending, shooting, and off to the left. For Sailors, second free throws upcoming. With a 9-5 lead, Jenna Fritzler's out. She's played pretty well here, but she does have 2 fouls. Second free throws coming up for Sailors. She bends, she shoots, and connects. 10-5 in favor of Roosevelt. Kirsten Dahl to throw it in. 94 seconds to go in the opening quarter from Johnstown. Substitution here for Roosevelt. And the ball is thrown off the foot of Estrada Diaz. 12 turnovers here for Fort Morgan. And Brooke Mesa to trigger it in. Mesa, she stepped over the line. That's a good call. That's a very good call by the official. She stepped over the line before she got rid of it. Mustang basketball. Dahl in the backcourt, and there was contact. No whistle. It looked like Olivia Wolf got knocked down and the ball into the Mustang bench. And that'll be a Fort Morgan turnover, their 13th. But, boy, she was clearly knocked down going back for the ball. Horahan to throw it in. Madison Horahan looking, lobs it on the outside left to Archuleta. Horahan, left corner 3 is off the front of the rim. And the rebound to Mesa, whistle and a foul. That's going to be, let's see. Yeah, that's going to be on Fort Morgan. Emily Wells commits her second as Mesa grabbed the rebound. Horahan to throw it in for Roosevelt. On the outside right is Archuleta, straight away to Price. Price against Wolf, lob on the left side to Ramirez. Lob down low, off the hands of one Rough Rider to the other. Archuleta takes the 3, it's an air ball, and it's taken away by Kirsten Dahl. She's tripped up. Man, you got to call something here. I mean, geez, that is way too physical for fouls not to be called against Roosevelt. Ball knocked out of bounds. The Mustangs retain possession. There's the lob in the backcourt to Wolf from Emily Wells. Wolf against Archuleta. Wolf into the front court, dribbling towards the top, swings it left side for Estrada Diaz. Estrada Diaz picks up the dribble, bounce pass to Cundiff. Cundiff straight away, swings it right side to Wolf. 55 seconds to go with the first, straight away to Cundiff. On the outside left, here's Estrada Diaz, picks up the dribble, bounce pass to Dahl, and she banks and misses. Rebound, Cundiff is fouled. Cundiff to the line. She did miss, but she'll go to the stripe. And she will shoot 2 with 47 seconds to go. Bryn Price commits the Roosevelt foul. Cundiff bends, shoots, and connects. Mustangs are competitive in this opening quarter, down 10-6. Second free throw is coming up here for Brooklyn Cundiff. And that is up, and that is in. 10-7. Archuleta the other way with 42 seconds to go in the first. Over to Bryn Price, right of the lane, in the lane, all the way. Throws it up off the bottom of the backboard. Emily Wells had to go off her fingers out of bounds. And retaining possession is Roosevelt. Horahan to throw it in. Looking, still looking. Lobs it way back out to Archuleta. 33 seconds to go. Archuleta makes a move on Estrada Diaz all the way, and she puts it up and in. Unimpeded to the basket. That's the fifth player in the scoring column. Ball is poked out of bounds by Horahan, with Roosevelt up 12-7 in the waning moments of the first quarter. Kirsten Dahl to throw it in. Dahl looking, still looking, still looking. He's going to lob it in the backcourt off the hands of Wells. It's taken over there by Price. Here is Trinity Ramirez, right corner three. Horahan back rimmed, and the rebound to Brooke Mesa. Mesa's going to have to kick it back out. Now another long three. That is good. Straight away by Archuleta. Wolf in the backcourt is 15-7, and a call timeout there by head coach Steve Starcer. Full timeout with the Mustangs down by 8. Fill up your cooler, gas up your car. Stubbs Gas and Oil, easy and convenient. Make them the only stop you need on your way to the big game. That is Stubbs Gas and Oil. 7 seconds to go in the first quarter. A much bigger crowd allowing visiting fans now. And only one side of the, actually two sides of the bleachers are open, but the others for players and myself. I was set up in a corner, but apparently that corner wall was affecting our signal even before the game, so I have realigned my positioning here in Johnstown. Fort Morgan playing very solid defensively in this first quarter. And to throw it in the corner is Emily Wells. This will be Fort Morgan's final possession of the first. And, yeah, Brooke Masa's got to give her some room there. Warning against Roosevelt. Emily Wells to throw it in. Wells looking, still looking, still looking. Bounce passes off Estrada Diaz. 15 turnover taken by Archuleta. 3 seconds to go. Right corner, wide open. Ramirez, three is no good. And that's the end of the first quarter with a score. Roosevelt 15, Fort Morgan 7 on B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. John Beltran back at Roosevelt High School in Johnstown. We head to the second quarter. Roosevelt 15, Fort Morgan 7. Ayana Hollier in there for Roosevelt, along with Trinity Ramirez, Allison Beard, Mackenzie Sailors, and Brooklyn DeSalms making her first appearance for the Mustangs. Marbella Estrada Diaz, Olivia Wolf, along with Tessa Frasco to throw it in. Jenna Fritzler and Kirsten Dahl. Frasco at midcourt, bounce pass on the outside right to Dahl. Now back to Frasco, right baseline. Frasco looking down low, bounce pass to Fritzler, but she traveled. Turnover number 16 for the Mustangs. Roosevelt had 6 in the opening quarter. And Roosevelt comes the other way with Allison Beard. They're in their home whites and the Mustangs in their road blacks. Mackenzie Sailors on the high right against Fritzler. At the top now for Trinity Ramirez. Bounce pass in the corner for Beard. Dribbles to her left, into the lane. Back out. Here is Hollier. Left corner, faking to three. Sailors right-handed dribble. Jump pass, right corner. Ramirez, three, good. Trinity Ramirez now has 2 trifectas in the game. 18-7 Roosevelt. Frasco, backcourt pass is tipped away, and it's going to be intercepted by Sailors. In the left corner, Ramirez, lob down low for Hollier. Back out to Mackenzie Sailors, left of the lane all the way. Shot blocked by Fritzler, and Frasco has it, but then that ball is stripped away, and Roosevelt has it once again. Here is Beard, bounce pass down low. A dribble by DeSelms, banks and scores. Now 20-7 Roosevelt. Then the lob and a miscommunication. Fritzler tries to chase it down and does, but she's on the end line. Right in front of the Fort Morgan bench. Turnover number 19 for the Mustangs. 1 minute into the second quarter, 20-7 Roosevelt. Here's the pass into Sailors. Sailors at the top, left of the lane, back out Here is DeSelms on the right wing to Ramirez, and she walked. 7 turnover for Roosevelt. And Tessa Frasco to throw it in. Along this side in the backcourt. Frasco looking. Front court bounce pass to Estrada Diaz. She's got 1 to beat. Estrada Diaz all the way, kicks it back out to Frasco. Frasco into the paint. Spins, turns, shoots, and blocked. Right in her face over there. Blocked by Ayanna Hollier. Hollier across the timeline. Right corner to Ramirez. Back out to Sailors at the free throw line. On the left wing to DeSelms. DeSelms with a right-handed dribble. DeSelms against Frasco. And that's an offensive foul. Nice defense there by Frasco. It's also a turnover, Roosevelt's 8th. 6.5 to go, second quarter. Roosevelt 20, Fort Morgan 7. Frasco bounce pass in the backcourt for Fritzler. Over to Wolf at her own free throw line. Wolf with a left-handed dribble, crossing over into the front court. Olivia Wolf jump pass at the free throw line for Frasco. Right baseline. Here is Kirsten Dahl. She's fouled as she misses. DeSelms commits that foul. And Kirsten Dahl to shoot a deuce. Roosevelt scored the first 5 points of the quarter, but here's Kirsten Dahl to the stripe. And the free throw is perfect. Roosevelt 20, Fort Morgan 8. Second free throw upcoming for Kirsten Dahl, and that one is good. 20-9 in favor of Roosevelt. Sailors the other way, right of the paint, all the way, jump pass inside, and an easy layup there for Hollier with a left hand off the glass. Her first points, 22-9. Olivia Wolf for the front court, double team, has to get rid of it. They need a timeout. Good timeout called by head coach Steve Starcher. He had no option but to call that timeout. With the Mustangs trailing by 13, 6:02 to go in the second quarter. I'm John Beltran from Roosevelt High School. Boys game is coming up at 7:30. Tonight's feature in between games is on the 1992 class 3A state football champions, the Fort Morgan Mustangs, with head coach Rick Dahl and a couple of players. That'll be coming up after this game and before the 7:30 game. Let's reset the lineup for the Rough Riders. It's Horahan, Mackenzie Sailors, Allison Beard, Brooklyn DeSelms, and Ayanna Hollier. For the Mustangs, out of the timeout, Olivia Wolf, Jenna Fritzler, along with Tessa Frasco, Marbella Estrada Diaz, and Kirsten Dahl. Wolf to throw it in. On the high left to Dahl, back to Wolf. Wolf with a right-handed dribble, gets a pick from Frasco. Feeds it back out to Frasco near the timeline. High right to Wolf. Wolf holding the ball up high. Cross-court pass tipped away by Hollier, but it's out of bounds. Almost into the scorer's table. Now, this is much better than what happened on Tuesday night when Fort Morgan was down 51-2 to Thompson Valley at the break. Here it's 22-9, 5:50 to go, second quarter. Wolf to throw it in. In the left corner to Jenna Fritzler, dribbles to her right. Bounce pass into the paint to Frasco. Frasco spins, turns, shoots, and misses, but a foul. Well, what a nice play there by Frasco, and the foul was committed by Allison Beard. And for Beard, are they going to say that's Hollier instead? One of the two. Yeah, they said White too. Okay. That is on Beard, her first, and the free throw is up and in by Tessa Frasco. She's got 3 points. The score should say 22-10. 22-10 should be the score. They have not put the point up on the board there for the Mustangs. Second free throw is up, and that is off the back of the rim. No good, but they have not given her the point. Bryn Price with a rebound. At the top of the basketball, Sailors, and then the ball's thrown through the hands of Price in the backcourt. Tries to save it, and it's taken away by Frasco. It's a 3-on-2. Frasco's going to have to kick it back out. No, doesn't. Takes the shot. Misses left baseline. Rebound to Dahl. Goes back up, and she misses. And the ball is taken away there by Hollier. Hollier of Roosevelt. Kirsten Dahl's got 5 rebounds already. Price straight away to Sailors. Into the paint. Jump pass inside to Hollier. She puts it up and misses. But a foul. That is on Kirsten Dahl. That's her second. Ayanna Hollier missed 2 free throws in the opening quarter. And this free throw is up, and that one is around and good. Roosevelt 23, Fort Morgan 10. Second free throw upcoming for Hollier. That one's up, and that one is good. Substitution, Hollier is out, and Brooke Mays is in. With the Rough Riders up by 14, Dahl to throw it in for Fort Morgan. And that's intercepted by Allison Beard. The Mustangs now with 20 turnovers all the way, banking and scoring. To the left of the basket is Brooke Mesa. She's got 6. The lead is 16. In the backcourt, the ball goes through the hands of Beard, taken away by Wolf. Nearly an interception. Baseball pass is tipped away by Archuleta. Mackenzie Sailors has it. Now Beard in the left corner, back out. Wide open 3, Archuleta. Air ball, it's out of bounds. And it's saved in, though. I thought she was out of bounds. That's crazy. Then the ball is banked in by Beard. Let's see, I think it was Beard. Yep. 28-10. I didn't think that thing was saved in. Kirsten Dahl to throw it in. In the backcourt, 4:40 to go in the second quarter. Over to Emily Wells. Wells pressured at midcourt by Sailors. Left-handed dribble front court. Now to Olivia Wolf, left baseline. Forces up a shot, and it's blocked by Mesa. Yeah, you got a pump fake there. You just can't shoot in a taller player's face. Sailors the other way, left of the lane. Forces up a shot, partially blocked. Estrada Diaz has it for the Mustangs, and she travels. Traveling violation. It will be Roosevelt basketball. Beard to throw it in. On the outside, right to Sailors. Right corner for Beard. Fakes a 3, steps in. Jump pass straight away. That 3 is up, and that's going to be short. It is missed by Bryn Price. Mustangs come away with the basketball. Here is Olivia Wolf. Wolf in the front court, and we have a whistle. And the ball's knocked out of bounds. Here comes Madison Horahan into the game. And the Rough Riders defending very well. Wolf bounce pass is taken over to Dahl. Now to Wolf, give and go, but she missed the shot. And Bryn Price, who just came in, grabs the rebound for Roosevelt. Next whistle will be a mid-quarter mass timeout. Sailors bounce pass to Mesa, banks and scores. Too easy. Mesa now has 8. The lead is 20, 30-10. Backcourt pass is going to be kicked. Or was that a foul? It's a foul on Sailors. Mid-quarter timeout. 3:45 to go before the break. Roosevelt 30, Fort Morgan 10. We will keep it right here for now. The boys' game is coming up at 7:30. Roosevelt scored 15 points in the opening quarter. They got 15 points already in this quarter. And the Mustangs are going to have to fight just to stay in the game, down by 20. With 3:45 to go in the second. Fort Morgan has 3 points from Tessa Frasco. And yeah, just 3 from Frasco. Meanwhile, Brooke Mays got 8 to lead the Rough Riders. It will be Mustang basketball. Wells to throw it in. 17 fouls by the Mustangs and 6 by Roosevelt. Wells in the backcourt to Estrada Diaz, and she double dribbled actually. 23 turnovers for Fort Morgan. Roosevelt has committed 9. Horahan to throw it in. Left corner to Sailors, dribbles to her right, left of the lane. Baseball pass to Price, cross-court 3 is banked and missed. A rebound to Mesa. She goes glass and scores. Mesa's got 10 points and 5 rebounds. Long pass into the front court to Wolf. Taken by Estrada Diaz on the right wing, 3-on-2. Right baseline, forces up a shot and misses. And the rebound to Mackenzie Sailors. Roosevelt leads by 22. Down low for Mesa, puts it up, and she missed it. and the ball is rebounded by Archuleta. The Sailors 3 is off the back of the rim, and the ball is loose, and it's taken away by Sailors again. At the top, Sailors right of the lane, right corner, Archuleta, 3 in the air, is off the back of the rim, and the ball is tipped into the hands of Emily Wells of Fort Morgan, but then that ball got knocked away in the back court, and it goes over to Roosevelt. Here's Bryn Price, 2:49 to go second quarter. Roosevelt 32, Fort Morgan 10. And then the ball's loose on the floor. Fritzler has it, and then she traveled. She traveled because she was on her backside and could not get rid of the ball. Madison Horahan is back in for Roosevelt. 3/4 court, Horahan, bounce pass into Mason, the right baseline. Now to Horahan in the corner, kicks it back out to Archuleta. Archuleta spins on Estrada Diaz, left wing. Ramirez fakes the 3, right of the free throw line. Back out straight away to Archuleta. With 2.5 to go in the second quarter. Archuleta spins into the paint all the way, hooks it up and misses. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. That should be a foul. 1-1, Brooke Mesa goes over the back. And she commits her first. Tessa Frasco back in. Emily Wells is out. Brooklyn Cundiff to shoot the 1-1. Free throw up, free throw good. Cundiff is now 3 out of 3 for the line. Second free throw, back rimmed, and there's a tie-up between Fritzler and Price. Possession arrow, Roosevelt. Archuleta the other way for the Rough Riders. Chest pass at the top for Hollier, hands it off to Price, all the way, banks, scores, and a foul on Fritzler, her third. Price to the line. And the lead is now 23 for Roosevelt. This will be a Bryn Price free throw as Kirsten Dahl will check back in. That one's up, and that is back rimmed. And Tessa Frasco has the board for the Mustangs. Over to Wolf, jump pass. Over to Frasco, still in the backcourt. Nice pump fake, dribbles by Horahan. Front court, Estrada Diaz. Lob down low. Was it knocked out of bounds? Nope, no contact there by the defender. It's just thrown out of bounds, and the Mustangs have committed their 25th turnover here unofficially the opening half. Fritzler is out after committing her third foul. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Price the other way, right of the lane, all the way off the glass, and she's fouled as she misses. That might have been Kirsten Dahl, and it was. That's her third. The Mustang bench is going to be cleared out here pretty soon. And the free throw is up and in by Bryn Price. Roosevelt 35, Fort Morgan 11. Second free throw is up and in. The lead is 25, 36-11. Frasco to Cundiff underneath her own basket. Frasco pressured by Price, maintains the left-handed dribble. Frasco across the timeline, but now is double teamed. Bounce pass over to Wolf. Wolf on the high left, looking, still looking. Baseball pass cross court, intended for Estrada Diaz, and it's out of bounds. 26 turnovers here by Fort Morgan. Roosevelt the other way with 1:40 to go in the first half. Archuleta lobs down low. Hollier banks and misses. Cundiff with a nice rebound for Fort Morgan. Nice job by Brooklyn. On the outlet to Frasco. Frasco bodied up in the backcourt by Bryn Price. No whistle. Frasco maintains the dribble on the high right. Then the ball's knocked from behind and poked into the hands of Hollier. Here's Archuleta for Roosevelt. 1:16 to go, second quarter. Archuleta fakes, shoots, misses. Rebound to Cundiff for Fort Morgan. Cundiff on the outlet to Estrada Diaz. There's the foul by Horahan. That'll be the 17th foul on Roosevelt. Free throw. Hopefully 2 is upcoming here for Estrada Diaz. That one's up and off the back of the rim. And the ball is pulled away. The ball pulled away by Hollier, her 4th rebound. Right corner, Horahan, wide open 3. Yes. Well, that is now 4 triples in the game for Roosevelt. 39-11. Ball is knocked out of bounds in the front court by Archuleta. Frasco to throw it in. Near the timeline to Wolf. Wolf with the left-handed dribble. Cross court Estrada Diaz. Back to Wolf on the high right. In the corner now, here's Fritzler. Left-handed dribble. There's a foul. Check that. That would be Frasco. Fritzler on the bench. And the foul is committed by Trinity Ramirez. That'll be a 1-and-1. Tessa Frasco to shoot. And the free throw for Frasco is in the air, and that's good. Second free throw's upcoming, 39-12 in favor of Roosevelt. This was a 73-23 game first time out. That one is up, and that one is a little bit short. And the rebound to Bryn Price. And we've got a double dribble. Roosevelt with turnover number 11. And to throw it in will be Wolf. Wolf looking, lobs it out to Cundiff, has her shot blocked, and it's taken away by Horahan, and banking and scoring off the long feed is Janessa Archuleta. And the lead is 29, 41-12, 28 seconds to go in the opening half. Estrada Diaz, lob inside, Cundiff dribbles, and she's fouled as she misses. Strong move to the back. That was Montoya, actually. Montoya fouled over there by Brooke Mesa. Jenda Montoya to shoot 2. And what do we have here? I guess her foot was on the line. She's only going to shoot 1 now. Only 1 free throw. Foot was on the line or something. It was a violation. That free throw's up and good. 41-13. Last possession for Roosevelt. 16 seconds to go in the opening half. At the top, here is Horahan. Swings it left side for Archuleta. They're just wheeling it around in the right corner for Horahan. Horahan now with 7 seconds to go. Archuleta with 5, right of the lane. Archuleta underneath the basket. Jump pass, wide open. Ramirez 3. Yes. At the buzzer. That's a huge second quarter for Roosevelt. Outscoring Fort Morgan 29-6. It's Roosevelt 44, Fort Morgan 13. Let's take a 3-minute break on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. John Beltran back at Roosevelt High School in Johnstown. We head to the third quarter. Roosevelt 44, Fort Morgan 13. Approaching the top of the hour, this is Morgan County's B106 KPRB. Brush, Fort Morgan. And we have 2 Mustangs that are out. Holly Lewis has a cast in her right leg. I didn't even notice that until now. So besides Emma Christensen with the 2 broken wrists, Lewis also sidelined for the remainder of the season. Here we go with the huddles being broken. It'll be Mustang. Nope, let's see. It'll be Roosevelt basketball, I believe. It's Wolf, Estrada Diaz, Tessa Frasco, Kirsten Dawn, Jenna Fritzler for the Mustangs. Allison Beard, Trinity Ramirez, Mackenzie Sailors, Janessa Archuleta, and Ayanna Hollier for Roosevelt Mustang basketball. Wolf in the backcourt to Frasco. Frasco, bounce pass to the high left, poked out of bounds by Beard. Mustangs retain possession. And to throw it in will be Wolf in the backcourt again to Frasco. Frasco against Ramirez bounce past Estrada Diaz, knocked out of bounds by Hollier, intended for Fritzler. And to throw it in will be Wolf. In the right corner to Kirsten Dahl, back out to Estrada Diaz, swings it at the top now for Frasco. Bounce pass inside, intercepted by Allison Beard. Beard on the high right. Beard thinking it's about the three. Now in the left corner. Back out to Ramirez. Here's Archuleta. On the right side to Ramirez. Swings it back out to Allison Beard, just methodically moving the ball around. Sailors into the lane, jump pass inside over to Hollier. Back out to Archuleta. Fakes a three, spins in the lane. Back out. Sailor straight away. Three is off the back of the rim, but she walked prior to that anyway. And it will be Mustang basketball. Here's Olivia Wolf for Fort Morgan. On the outside right, knocked out of bounds by Sailors. Mustangs again to throw it in here. Just beyond midcourt, it's Olivia Wolf. Lobs it near the timeline to Fritzler. Dribbles to her right, picks up the dribble. Back out to Estrada Diaz. Estrada Diaz looking. Now to Frasco. Again, just beyond midcourt. She's got to watch out she doesn't go over and back. Picks up the dribble. Tessa swings it to Wolf. Knocked out of bounds by Sailors. Now let's see what happened. Officials converging. And it's going to stay with Fort Morgan. It'll stay with the Mustangs. And Wolf to throw it in three-quarters court. There's the lob into Fritzler. Back out to Wolf. Wolf with the basketball. Against Sailors. Wins it right side to Estrada Diaz. Looking down low. Kicks it back out of the bounce to Fritzler. Down low for Dahl. Turns, hooks, misses the shot. And the rebound to Ramirez of Roosevelt. There's the outlet to Beard on the high right. Beard all the way. He's going to bank and miss. Too strong. Rebound. Hollier is fouled as she misses. Mustang foul is on Olivia Wolf, her first. Roosevelt 44, Fort Morgan 13. The free throw is good. And the lead is 32, 45 to 13. Second free throw upcoming for Hollier. That's up, and that's going to be off to the right. Nice rebound there by Frasco, her third. Tessa Frasco, chest pass, front court, knocked out of bounds by Archuleta into the crowd. And Wolf to throw it in just beyond midcourt. She's going to have to lob it in the backcourt, does to Frasco. Frasco against Ramirez, left-handed dribble. Bounce pass, left corner, penetrating as Wolf, jump pass. Allison Beard takes it away. 29 turnover all the way. Here is Ramirez. She has her shot partially blocked. It's out of bounds off Roosevelt. Nice defense. Very good defense by the Mustangs. Down 45 to 13. 6:06 to go in the third. Estrada Diaz the other way. Had the ball poked. Will chase it down near midcourt. Then she dribbled it off her foot. It's out of bounds. And Roosevelt has it. Oh, no, that was off a wow, are they going to give it to? That looked like it should be Roosevelt ball there, I think.
Should be, but they missed the reach earlier.
Yeah, without a doubt. Let's see what the call is. Yeah, it'll go over to Roosevelt. Matbea dribbled the ball off her foot out of bounds. Allison Beard to throw it in. Here is Sailors. Sailors baseball pass right of the free throw onto Hollier. Hands it off to Beard. And back out in a miscommunication. It's out of bounds. Mustangs come the other way. This is like the start of the game. Neither team can really score except one free throw by Roosevelt. Jenna Fritzler dribbles right baseline all the way. Kicks it back out. Intercepted. Intended for Fritzler, or for Dahl. Taken away by Beard. In the right corner, Archuleta back out to Sailors. Sailors dribbles, jump pass inside to Hollier. Left corner for Beard. Dribbles to her right, back to her left, swings it straight away. Ramirez, three, is around and no good. And the ball is loose near midcourt, and it's saved in by Hollier. Over to Archuleta against Frasco. Right corner for Sailors, holding the ball up high. Dribbles to her left into the paint and kicks it back out to Ramirez. All the way, puts up a wild shot, misses. And a blocking foul. Wow. That's going to be the fourth on Jenna Fritzler. And Brooklyn Cundiff will check in. And to the line will be Trinity Ramirez. And the free throw is up and in. She's got 10 in the game. Estrada Diaz is out. Emily Wells is in. And Fritzler will take a break. 46-13. Second free throw's upcoming here. And that one's up by Ramirez. It's good. 47-13, approaching the 5-minute mark of the third. Frasco guarded by Ramirez on the high left. Bounce pass over to Emily Wells. Back out to Frasco. Frasco pressure, dribbles left baseline. Double team. Has to swing it back out on the bounce to Dahl. Kirsten Dahl with a left-handed dribble. Left it on the inside to Wells. Banks and scores. What a beautiful pass from Dahl to Wells. Mustangs are on the board in the quarter. 47-15 Roosevelt. 4:37 to go, third quarter. Left wing three, Ramirez is an air ball. Frasco has it for Fort Morgan. Tessa Frasco across the timeline. And her bounce pass was poked away by Ramirez. Frasco has it right back. And then Frasco was stripped, but Dahl has it. She's fouled. The foul's on Allison Beard. And Estrada Diaz is going to check back in. Emily Wells looks like she's banged up. She just scored moments ago. Frasco to throw it in. Just beyond midcourt, Frasco bounce pass on the high left to Dahl. Dahl left of the free throw line, lobs it down low for Cundiff, puts it up, and good! A two-footer for Cundiff. On the left baseline, the Mustangs in a 4-0 run. In the right corner, the Price three off the front of the rim. Rebound to Mesa, goes back up, and she throws up an air ball, and Fort Morgan's got it. That's Tessa Frasco again. And we've got a traveling violation in the backcourt. Turnover number 32 for the Mustangs. That's a mid-quarter masked timeout. 3:57 to go in the third. Roosevelt 47, Fort Morgan 17. And that gives us time to tell you, like a good neighbor, Greg Mullen and his team are there at State Farm Insurance to make the insurance world easy for you. 842-4555, Greg Mullen at State Farm Insurance. Roosevelt 47, Fort Morgan 17. 3:57 to go in the third, and the Mustangs have scored the last 4 points of the game. Beard, Price, Mesa, Sailors, and Archuleta. There's the lob in, and the basket is up and in. The Mustangs were late getting on the floor, and Mesa scored. They were late getting on the floor, and it's 49-17. Estrada Diaz back out to Frasco. Frasco on the high left for the basketball. Frasco against Sailors. Looking, still looking. Lobs it towards Estrada Diaz on the left wing. Bounce pass inside, intended for Cundiff, and intercepted by Archuleta. Archuleta with 3.5 to go. Head of the three-point circle, right of the lane, bodied up. Right wing, Beard three, off the back of the rim. They missed a bunch of threes. Rebound to Mesa, goes up, she misses. And then Estrada Diaz has the rebound for Fort Morgan. Estrada Diaz, jump pass inside. Frasco scores off the glass to the left of the basket. Beautiful pass. 49-19, the Mustangs on a 6-2 run. Lob, left baseline, Archuleta puts it up and in. Off the window for Archuleta, she's got 9. 51-19, 2:52 to go in the third. Estrada Diaz bounces it back out to Frasco. Frasco against Allison Beard. Looked like a contact, no whistle. Bryn Price has it for Roosevelt all the way. She banks and misses. Rebound to Beard. She goes up and she misses. And then we have over the back. Foul was committed by Brooke Mesa, her third. All right, so the Rough Riders with a 51-19 lead, a full timeout. We're late in the third quarter. Fort Morgan has played a solid third quarter. They're even right now pretty much with Roosevelt. It was the second quarter that killed them, being outscored 29-6 during that time span. Mustangs are led by Tessa Frasco with 6 points, Brooklyn Cundiff with 5. Roosevelt has got 12 points from Brooke Mesa, 11 from Trinity Ramirez. It'll be Mustang basketball coming the other way. And if they get to a 35-point lead, this would be a running clock in the fourth quarter. Across the timeline, here's Tessa Frasco against Beard, dribbling to her left of the lane, all the way off the glass, too strong. And Allison Beard has the rebound off the tip, her 6th rebound. Long pass, and the layup is up and in. Beautiful pass to Horahan, who scores. She was ahead of the field, 53-19. 2:11 to go in the third. On the high left for the basketball is Montoya. Montoya's going to have to swing it back out. And does to Wolf. Wolf crosses over, left of the lane. Wolf all the way, off the glass, too strong. And the rebound to Brooke Mesa. That is her 8th. Right corner, Horahan 3. Good. The lead is 37, 56-19. With 1:42 to go in the third. Olivia Wolf overhead pass intended for Estrada Diaz, knocked into the scores table by Bryn Price. Mustangs to throw it in. Check that, Roosevelt to throw it in. Oh, what are we doing here? Should be Fort Morgan, okay. Why was a Roosevelt player getting ready to do so? Okay, confused me. Here's Estrada Diaz with 1.5 to go. She had it stripped at midcourt by Allison Beard. Lob down low for Horahan. She misses the layup. And a foul from behind. 13 foul on Roosevelt. Committed by Beard. Actually, that's her 3rd foul. Mustang basketball with 1:22 to go. Estrada Diaz puts up a runner, and that's short. Little 5-footer. Brooke Mesa with rebound number 9. Allison Beard, crossover dribble across the timeline, wide open at the head of the circle, takes the 3, and she drills it. Nobody guarded her. The lead is 40, 59-19. Estrada Diaz at the top. Back out of the bounce to Frasco, under a minute to go in the third. Dribbles left of the lane. Frasco down low for Estrada Diaz. Estrada Diaz straight away. Here is Wells, 16-footer, no good off the glass. Rebound to Mesa, and that's going to be her 10th. On the outlet to Price, all the way. Banks misses, and a pushing foul on Montoya. Yeah, Price is down, but are they going to call intentional? Or no intentional. Just a foul. Yeah, just a foul there on Montoya. With a 59-19 score. The Mustangs went on a brief run, but now Roosevelt has scored 8 in a row. And Bryn Price came down on her one of those legs in a very precarious position. She's being treated on the offensive end underneath the basket with a 59-19 score. Looks like a right knee. Let's see if she can even take the free throws. Yeah, they're going to have to find somebody else to attempt the free throws. She's being helped with some assistance. I wonder if we have more officials coming in. We have more officials coming in, maybe for the boys' game. Those are JV officials. Check that. So the sub will attempt the 2 free throws as Montoya commits her first. And let's see who attempts the free throws. It will be Janessa Archuleta. She's got 9 points in the game. With 43 seconds to go. Free throw is up and in. And the lead is 41, 60-19. That one's up, that one's in. Roosevelt by 42, 61-19. Here's Frasco on the high right. Estrada Diaz right in the lane, forces up a shot blocked out of bounds by Mesa. And nice move, but there's no pump fake, and she just shot it right into her hands. Roosevelt with a 42-point lead. Mustangs retain possession. Wells to throw it in. Lobs it outside left to Frasco. Frasco against Beard. Dribbles into the paint. Still in the paint. She's going to have to kick it back out somewhere. Now she's going to force up a shot. It's nothing but glass. And a foul in the backcourt against Frasco. And Frasco getting up slowly, but she's battling there. That's her second foul. Olivia Wolf back into the game. And to throw it in will be Archuleta. Archuleta gets it into Allison Beard. 20 seconds to go in the third. On the high right to Horahan. Lobs at free throw line for Mesa all the way. Banks and misses. That's Hollier. And then Mesa puts it up and she misses. And the rebound to Emily Wells. So here comes Fort Morgan the other way. 4 seconds to go. Wolf in the corner to Wells with 2. With 1, puts up a wild shot off the side of the backboard. And that is the end of the third quarter. With the score, Roosevelt 61 and the Mustangs 19. Let's take a 1-minute break on B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. The Mustangs trail 61-19. We go to a running clock here in the fourth quarter in Johnstown. Sailors lobs it down low for Mesa against Kirsten Dahl. Banks and scores. Brooke Mesa now has 14 points in the game. 63-19, 7:45 to go. Olivia Wolf swings it right side to Fritzler. Playing with 4 fouls. Bounce pass inside to Dahl. She's double teamed, kicks it back out to Estrada Diaz. Now to Wolf. Wolf near the timeline on the high right to Fritzler. Maintains the dribble. Near the timeline, Estrada Diaz swings it left side for Wolf. Long 3 is up and an air ball, but Fritzler is going to chase it down for Fort Morgan. Back out to Wells. Here's Estrada Diaz. Estrada Diaz right side to Wells. Wells behind the 3-point line and then lobs it over everybody out of bounds. And the turnover for Fort Morgan, unofficially, is their 36th. Roosevelt with 13 in the game. Here's Mackenzie Sailors the other way. Sailors on the outside right to Horahan. Lobs it down low for Mesa. She banks and misses, but a foul. And Jenna Fritzler's fouled out. She fouls out with 2 points. Clock continues to run till they get to the line. Jenda Montoya will check in. Now they stop the clock for the free throws. And the Brooke Mesa free throw is up and in and out. Second one is upcoming. Benz shoots and scores off the glass. 64-19. 6.5 to go in the game. On the outside right is Frasco. Frasco in the right corner for Wolf. Lob down low, intended for Montoya. Poked out of bounds by Mesa. Again, the clock continues to run. 35-point lead or more. That's the rule. Wolf to throw it in. Lobbing over the hand of Kirsten Dahl, intercepted by Horahan. Horahan lays it up and in. Horahan has 7.5 and 10 in the game. 6 minutes to go, 66-19. Wells in the right corner for Wolf. Lob inside to Montoya. Puts up an air ball. Rebound to Dahl. She scores. Kirsten Dahl off the glass. She does have 7 rebounds, too. 66-21. 5:41 to go. Straight away with the basketball is Horahan. Now to Sailors. Sailors makes a move. Back on the high left to Trinity Ramirez. Right side to Sailors. Baseball pass down low. Double teamed as Mesa. Inside to DeSelms. Shot is blocked by Kirsten Dahl, who's got the basketball. Dahl out of the pack over to Wolf. Wolf swings it left side to Wells, dribbling towards the timeline. Wells over to Estrada Diaz. Estrada Diaz in the high left. In the left corner, Wolf takes the three. Good! Olivia Wolf drills the triple. And the Mustangs in a 5-0 run. Roosevelt 66, Fort Morgan 24. 4:52 to go in the game. Here's Sailors into the paint. Sailors, offensive foul. She knocked over Montoya. That's also a turnover for Roosevelt, only their third of the half. Montoya's out. And, check that. Yeah, Sierra Groff is in now. Olivia Wolf, left baseline, double team, jump pass, and it's going to be poked away. Here is Janessa Archuleta. Archuleta stops, shoots, and scores off the glass. Little 5-footer for Archuleta. She's got 13. 68-24. The other way, Wolf, strong drive, barely misses. Off to the left in the rebound to Brooke Mesa, her 11th board. Long pass over to Trinity Ramirez through her hands out of bounds. Should be the mid-quarter mass timeout. It is. 3:55 to go in the game. Roosevelt 68, Fort Morgan 24. We'll have a brief post-game. And then our feature of the 1992 Fort Morgan football team, which won the 3A state championship. Again, almost 30 years ago. Looks like the Mustangs don't have as, obviously they're going to have fewer fans at Roosevelt. Yeah, Roosevelt, I would say, probably has about 40 fans in attendance here for this game. Here comes Estrada Diaz into the front court for Fort Morgan. 68-24 Roosevelt. Jump pass in the left corner for Wolf. Another three off the front of the rim, but Wolf nearly had the rebound. Allison Beard with her 8th board for Roosevelt. Beard at the top of the right side to Archuleta, well behind the three-point line. Archuleta maintains the dribble. Jump pass down low for Mesa. Dribbles, banks, misses, and the ball is tipped around into the hands of Brooklyn DeSelms. Now to Beard. Here's Sailors penetrating left baseline. Her shot is up and around and good. Little 5-foot runner for Mackenzie Sailors. 70-24. Estrada Diaz to Emily Wells. Left corner for Wolf. Jump pass to Wells. Wells in the high left. Cross court taken by Estrada Diaz. In the right corner for Wolf. Lob down low. Goes over the hand of Montoya back in the game. Here is Janessa Archuleta. Bounce pass is going to be knocked away and intercepted by Olivia Wolf. Nice defense by the Mustangs. Wolf on the high right. Baseball pass left side to Estrada Diaz. Dribbles into the paint. Down low. Dribble, shot, and score off the glass. Sierra Groff is able to score. 30-second timeout for Roosevelt. Roosevelt 70, Fort Morgan 26. 2:40 to go in the game. Mobile banking on the go makes banking easier for you when you're on the go at Equitable Savings and Loan. Allison Beard to throw it in for Roosevelt. Over to Sailors, and she will set up the offense for the Rough Riders. Swings it left side to Archuleta. Lobs it on the outside right to Sailors, well behind the three-point line. Kicks it straight away to Archuleta, fakes the three, down to Sailors on the right wing. Lobs it down low for Mesa, poked out of bounds by Jenda Montoya. It's Montoya, Groff, Wolf, Estrada Diaz, and Emily Wells for Fort Morgan. In the right corner for Sailors. Sailors lobs it cross court to Archuleta. Lob down low. Here's DeSelms. Straight away. Beard, three in the air. Yes. Allison Beard has 2 triples in the game. She's got 8 points. 73-26. It was 73-23. First time around, entry pass intercepted by Mesa. The Mustangs have committed 39 turnovers. On the outside right, Beard down low for Mesa, fouled. 15th foul. That's committed by Sierra Groff. No, Jenda Montoya. Clock continue. Why is the clock stopping? That should not stop. Clock should not stop, I don't believe, because there's no free throws. Yeah. Even the officials saying, why are you doing that? Horahan to throw it in inside to Mesa. There's contact. That'll be the 16th foul. That one is on Groff. Now to throw it in is Horahan. In the left corner, over to Sailors, into the lane all the way. Banks and misses, too strong. Ball is tipped around. Olivia Wolf has it for Fort Morgan. Wolf across the timeline at the top. Wolf looking, swings it right side for Wells. Bounce pass down low for Montoya. Misses the little 5-footer. And the tip into the hand of Allison Beard. Rebound number 9. Under a minute to go in the game. Right wing, Horahan with the basketball. Holds it up high. Straight away to DeSelms, down low for Mesa. Dribbles, double team, lost the ball, got it back. Back out to DeSelms on the left wing. Sailors, long three. Swish. Well, they won by 50 the first time. They're up by 50 right now. With 33 seconds to go. Wolf penetrates left baseline, jump pass inside, knocked away. Intercepted by Beard. Well, at this point, you just hold the ball. There's no reason to shoot. Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen here. 18 seconds to go. Sailors just beyond midcourt. No reason to pressure too much. Let that clock run down. And for the second time, Roosevelt will win by 50 points over Fort Morgan with 3 seconds to go, and that's the game. The Roosevelt Rough Riders have defeated the Fort Morgan Mustangs tonight by a score of 76-26. Let's take a break. We'll wrap up this game right after this, as Roosevelt wins 76-26 on B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Mustang Post-Game Show is brought to you by Morgan Community College. Here to make your dreams become a reality for both traditional and non-traditional students. Check them out at morgancc.edu. I'm John Beltran. And the final score tonight, Roosevelt girls defeat Fort Morgan 76-26 for the visiting Mustangs. They got 6 points in the game from Tessa Frasco, 5 from Brooklyn Cundiff, 4 apiece from Olivia Wolf and Kirsten Dahl. Emily Wells and Sierra Groff along with Jenna Fritzer at 2, Jenda Montoya with 1. Roosevelt had 4 players in double figures. Brooke Mesa with 15, 13 for Janessa Archuleta. Trinity Ramirez with 11, Madison Horahan with 10. Next up, Allison Beard had 8 points, 6 apiece for Mackenzie Sailors and Bryn Price. Ayana Hollier with 5, and 2 for Brooklyn DeSelms. 39 rebounds for Roosevelt, 11 from Mesa. The Mustangs with 23, 8 from Kirsten Dahl. Fort Morgan with 40 turnovers, Roosevelt with 16. The Mustangs 9 out of 14 from the line, all in the opening half. and Roosevelt was 11 of 17 in the game. The Rough Riders with a victory moved to 7-1, and the Mustangs dropped to 1-7 on the year. We will have a in-between game feature, as we normally do, and it will be on the 1992 Class 3A state football champions, the Fort Morgan Mustangs, and we will get to that. It's called Championship Reflections, and we'll do it right after the break on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.